I'm Tom from Bay Area Adventures, and this is a look at Lottie's Creamery. Now, Lottie's has a couple of different locations, but the ones that I'm going to look at are in Walnut Creek, California. It's right on Main Street, and then in Danville, which is right off of Harts Avenue in downtown Danville. Now, a lot of creameries and places in the Bay Area make their own ice cream. Sort of part of the food culture around here, I think. But Lottie's actually takes things one step further. They actually not only make their own artisan ice cream, but they actually bring in raw milk and they pasteurize it in their stores right before they make the ice cream. So they actually call themselves a microcreamery. And again, they have all of the licenses and equipment to pasteurize their own raw milk. So, that's obviously taking a Bay Area kind of concept and taking it even a bit further than I think anybody else would. And the result is, really delicious, extremely fresh because, everything is, again, raw right until it arrives at the store. Incredibly fresh ice cream. And on top of that, they do a lot of sort of innovative types of flavors and really different kinds of flavors with their ice cream that you're probably not going to find elsewhere. So let's take a look. This is the Danville location, a beautiful kind of brick building off of Harts Avenue. And we can also take a look at the Walnut Creek location, again, right on Main Street. So they're in really nice places in both of these towns. And just kind of a nice storefront there on Main Street. They're consistently one of the best of the East Bay for ice cream, so a very popular kind of place. And let's take a look at the actual interior and menu here. So you can see on the left-hand side there, they're actually in the process of updating the menu board there, but you can see some of the flavors they've got. So, Earl Grey, Verve Coffee, Creme Fraiche, Fig Swirl, Rum Raisin, Apples and Honey. So, really sort of interesting flavors. And then, of course, they have a lot of the basics. So vanilla bean, dark chocolate. They're always going to have the sort of basic flavors there, but they do tend to go for the more kind of innovative side of things. And then the little window in the very middle there is looking right into their microcreamery in Walnut Creek. So you can actually look through there and see the equipment that they're using to pasteurize the milk to make their ice cream right there on site. Scoops are $4.50. They're a pretty big scoop. You can get either a cone, a waffle cone, or you can get a cup, sort of standard things. They also have brownie ice cream sandwiches that are a pretty good buy at $4.50 each, where it's their ice cream between two homemade brownies. And then you have a variety of the kind of artisan toppings you'd expect, including house-made whipped cream. They have cocoa nibs and that kind of thing too. They also do sundaes and floats, but really I think if you're going to go there, the best thing is just to get one of their really fresh artisan ice creams. Because again, who else pasteurizes their own milk in order to make ice cream? That's the Bay Area kind of concept taken to a really, really far extreme that's also extremely delicious. Looking around here, this is the store, again, there in Walnut Creek. So the ice cream itself, here's a scoop. This is just their basic chocolate flavor. You can see just extremely fresh and creamy, very dense, but not sort of the, hard to scoop denseness that you'd find in like a Haagen-Dazs or a super premium ice cream in the store. It's still very easy to scoop. It's almost like a thicker Italian gelato style ice cream, but because it's been pasteurized probably only a day or two before the ice cream is served to you, you get a lot of the flavor you'd expect to find in raw milk without any of the sort of risk associated with that. And also it's, again, something they can legally sell you right in the store. So I think they're doing a great job of mixing that kind of raw milk flavor with something, again, that's safe and you can have with kids and you can have, right there in the store itself. So kind of an innovative way to make ice cream. And again, it's the chocolate flavor. You can see it's just extremely delicious and creamy. I also love the fruit flavors. This is a roasted strawberry, so they actually roast the strawberries and cook this with real strawberries in there and then make it into an ice cream. So they're actually pasteurizing some of their ingredients as they make it, and it's served with, you can get a little metal spoon to use while you're there, but they usually serve it with a little wooden scoop like you would get in one of those cheapo vanilla and chocolate ice cream cups from your childhood. So it has kind of a nostalgic feel. And this is a nice little outdoor seating area that they have in a courtyard at the Danville location. So if you love the sort of artisan, really unique flavors of ice cream, definitely check it out. Again, roasted strawberry is one of my favorites. I'm kind of a sucker for basic ice cream, so I love their just dark chocolate as well, but you can get Earl Grey, you can get all of these sort of innovative flavors if that's the kind of thing that you're into. The one thing I would say is if you're going with kids and they don't have as sort of varied of a palate, it can be a little bit intense. So the dark chocolate even is a pretty strong and delicious flavor, but if people are used to something a little more simple, they might not like it as much. But I think we see families there all the time, and I think kids love their ice cream too. So just to keep in mind, but if you do like that delicious sort of rich and especially the artisan kind of interesting out there flavors, it's a great option to go to Lottie's and just to see and experience what this micro-pasteurized microcreamery concept is all about. I think it's really a neat concept. Again, it feels very Bay Area, and it results in some delicious ice cream. If you found this helpful in any way, or you want to see more reviews of Bay Area restaurants and activities, please subscribe to my channel. It really helps.